Greetings, everyone. This is the Hipster Snek, and today I'm trying out The Shopping List, a horror game I found on Itch that seemed interesting. We're just gonna get into it. Let's not waste any time today, shall we? Don't trust a stranger. Alright. Generally good advice. Stay strapped. Really pixelated. Really gonna miss my hometown. Well, moving to the city will give me more opportunities in life. Ah, man, I almost forgot. Lowercase I, inexplicably. I have to finish my shopping list before I crash at my new apartment. The shopping list. I love the mundane title juxtaposed against the dramatic lightning sound effect. It's chef's kiss. Alright, let's size up the situation. Press tab, check your shopping list, space to autoplay dialogue, let the shopping begin. Okay. Milk, shampoo, toy, chocolate, printer paper, flowers, and meat. Okay, so this is pretty spiffy. I'm digging it. FICA. Cannot jump. I also get used to living here. I can kind of run. Just hope these stores are open at night. Cannot crouch. Enter grocery store. I do need things at the grocery store. Thing, singular. Alright. Size up my situation. Need milk. Wake him up? Oh, he's the one who's passed out. Who are you? I am Snek. Snek, what a stupid name. What kind of weirdo would name anyone something like that? Hey, my mother gave me that name. Anyways, what can I do for you? Well, do you happen to know where the milk is? Milk, yeah, it should be over by the soda and drinks corner. If not, let's come back here and I'll check the supply stock. Alright? Now leave me alone, let me rest. Your job must clearly not have security cameras. What are you doing? Are you just cradling that milk in your hands? Are you taunting me? Minmo cat food. Pretty relaxing music. See, fruits and veggies, chips and supplies. I'm not sure if I can run. Frozen meat. Milk out of stock? Why would you put up a whole wall sign that says that? What's your deal? Do you work here? No, I don't. Toast. But I'm actually hoping to get a job working here. Yeah, shoot for the sky, man. How's that working out for you? Not too good. Oh, that's harsh. I got fired from my previous job at the tech store. Why? Because they replaced me with a machine! Oh. Sorry, but come on. People barely even shop there because they found the whole machine thing weird. Fair. Anyways, I'm going to continue to look busy so I can get this job. Don't think that's how that works normally. Good luck shopping, I guess. Alright, bye. Which is funny, actually. Writing a short novel and my character Toast does indeed work at a grocery store. It's very interesting to me that they went out of their way to inform me via wall sign the milk is out of stock, all the while this creep is sitting here caressing a box of it. Why you gotta be like that, man? Wake him up again. You find what you were looking for? No, milk's out of stock. Alright, no worries. I'll take a look back there for you. Jordan, give the customer the milk. No, it's my milk! Jordan, name it. No! They want my milk. They're gonna pay extra. Alright, so you're gonna have to pay extra for the milk. What? Like, are you saying milk is normally 15? This economy is worse than the real one. So, like, 18, I guess. Sorry about before. I get grumpy when I'm tired. I've barely gotten any sleep lately because of, you know... No, I don't know. The disappearances that have happened around here lately. You don't know. Just take my advice and finish that shopping of yours before it gets dark. Fair enough. Alright, bye-bye now. Wow. Guy is serious about his napping. I guess the guy got $3 extra. Though if milk already cost $15, that's probably not a great percentage markup. Alright, so... one item done. Guess it depends on what I run into next. I can go to the toy store for 2 things, actually. Alright. Oh, I thought that might be like a map or something. I can run when I'm outside the store. Hey, you! I need to see some ID before I let you continue down this path. Why? It's a strict security procedure that we have to follow after this week's latest events. Needs an apostrophe. Now, get over here and hand me your ID. I lost my ID before I came here. Hand it over. No, my only reply is just to lie. I'll have my ID in the car. See you in a minute. He'll be right back. Fine, hurry up, will ya? Also, my eyesight's really bad, so you better not do anything cheeky with the card now. And find something that looks like an ID card in the dumpster? Because that's the first thing I would think of, too, obviously. Huh? Why is there an invisible wall now? Isn't the dumpster there? Oh, maybe it's this. Oh, this dumpster. Okay. Search. Yeah, this isn't conspicuous at all. Musty milk. A missing persons poster. Why would you take that down? ID card. Billy Seps the game. Billy Seps the movie. That's very strange. Alright, officer. Here is my ID. Took you long enough. Sorry about the delay, but I got what you wanted right here. Let's take a look here, then. Sure this is you? It's a little blurry. They don't make them like they used to. What? Your eyes? Right, no glasses. Hey, you promise this is you on the card, right? Sure. That's actually what he says. Yeah, thanks. Thanks, officer. Keep on, protecting these streets there, sir. I'm sure your nearsightedness will not be a handicap at all in your ambition to do so. So I can run when I'm outside. Didn't seem like it let me run when I was in the store, though. What's that? Examine the music box. This looks like memories. And it stopped to have a flashback in the middle of the street. 1975. I was not born in 75. That's a little before my time. Later to his kingdom, he was joyfully received, and they lived for a long time afterwards, happy and contented. Heart. Wow, wasn't that story exciting, sweetie? Sure. That was very good. Surprised face. Haha, heart, you're so cute. Mom, please stop speaking in emojis. I love you, sweetie. Heart. I love you too, mommy. Happy face, heart. Okay, I kind of thought this was going to be a horror game, but now it seems like this is shaping up to be a comedy. Or at least a wacky, woohoo, zany horror game. Body shop. Do I need anything? Oh yeah, I do. Shampoo. Alright. Guess I'll make that a point next, then. Love your booty. Makeup. Checkout. Guess I'll just talk to her, then. Why the long face? Speak to Aggie. OMG, like, hi, welcome to, like, the body shop or whatever. How can I help you? Literally just need... I just need some ordinary shampoo. Anything's fine, really? That's definitely a guy. Anything. Yeah. Great, we only have 3 shampoos left, which is superb since you'll have any shampoo, right? I thought it said one-y. I was like, what? OMG, great. No one's bought them in like 2 years or something. Don't know why, but I think they're great. Okay. You're choosing Gusta Greasy Gramps, Scott Saucy Shamo the Poo, and Basic Strawberry Shampoo. You know what? I feel kind of like I need Scott Saucy Shamo the Poo. Great choice. You seem unsure of buying it. Alright, you can try it out for free in the public shower that we have in the back. Why? Why? Come back here after you're done. This is getting... This is getting stranger by the second. Okay. Ah, right. Should have guessed. How bizarre. I'm a bit at a loss here. Well, everyone knows in a horror setting, the safest place to be is the shower. Alright. Let's give it a go, I guess. It smells... but in a good way? Never felt this dirty while taking a shower. Already committed to this one. I guess this is what I'll smell like the next couple of weeks. It's so unfortunate. I tried to have my hopes high for Scott Saucy Shama the Poo, but I think you emphasized that last syllable a tiny bit too much. So, what you think? Are you gonna buy it? I guess so. Finally! I mean, great! This will be $9.99. Okay. That's cool. Can I just round it up? That's maybe 10. I guess I can. I'll just put exactly the right amount. Thank you for your purchase. I'm surprised that you're out shopping this late. We barely get any customers this time of the day because of, yeah, recent events. The disappearances. The only ones that have been here today are you and some creep that looked at me through the glass window while you were showering. Man, that doesn't matter, really. Just be careful out there. For me, it's not safe being out at this time. You're the unarmed woman. I'm a grown man. Bye. Is that your idea of flirting with me? Because that was weird. Not that I can actually tell. I'm not the most aware person, I guess you might say. So that means the creep is like within walking distance. But hey, I now smell awful, so maybe that'll ward him off from trying to attack me. Okay. I have unfortunately purchased shampoo. So it looks like next is going to be the toy store. Timmy's Toys. Yes, this looks insanely wholesome. How did you know? How did you know this is exactly where I wanted to go? I mean, obviously. Timmy's Toys, man. Amusements. What is with the decor in here? Like floaty horses and balancing things. Are you Timmy? No access. Fine by me. Oh, you are Timmy! Hey! How can I help you? Well, I was looking for something cute to put in my new apartment. You got any toy or stuffed animals you could recommend? I also like a chocolate bar. Why would that be at the toy store? Chocolate. Let me take a look in these boxes. Meanwhile, you could do something for me. Does that give me a discount? I'm sorry, I'm in a bit of a rush. I don't think I can. If you want my help, you better help me back. Times have been busy lately. I don't believe that for an instant, Timmy. Alright, what do you want me to do? You know that amusement sign by the entrance? It's supposed to be glowing, but the wires are all messed up, so I want you to check them out. Okay. I'm not an electrician. Fine. It's probably something as simple as him just not plugging it in. Or it's as simple as one of these minigames. Let's see. So I want to connect that side to that side. Oops. There we go. That wasn't too bad. Wow. You actually managed to rewire it. Yes, I am an electrician. Yeah. No, deal's a deal. Here's your stuff. Thanks. Hey, I have a quick question. Everyone I talked to today has warned me about the dangers of being out at this time. Yes. Is it really that dangerous for me to be out right now? Don't listen to them. People don't like new people coming to this town, so they just try to scare them away or the usual reason. Oh, so they all hate me. There's a killer on the loose, blah blah blah. It's just proper crap. Just ignore them and move on. Alright, bye now. So either you're the killer, or, alternatively, you're the one telling the truth and everyone's been lying to me up to this point. No, I guess chocolate in a toy store kind of makes sense. Most stores have an impulse rack at the front of the store. And that's what those things are called, by the way. I used to be in retail, and yeah, it's called an impulse rack because they're really just hoping that you'll come into the store for something completely different and then be like, oh, I can drop $3 for a pack of gum or something. Alright, so we're getting into the horror leg of this horror game. I have a very casual gait. Why is it so dark this side of town? What do I need again? Printer paper. Alright, that's gonna weigh me down. That's pretty cool. Paper's heavy. I'm on to you. I mean, I'm not really, but whatever. What are you drawing my attention to? A rose. Okay. This brings back memories. Oh man, I have nothing better to do with my time than to wax nostalgic about stuff that I'm finding. 1979, so 4 years after the last flashback? Oh. Oh. I'm going to miss you. That's weirdly sad after all the weird stuff I've been through. I love you, Mom. That was, like, weirdly heartfelt for a game that's been pretty wacky so far. Alright, well, at least I didn't spend a whole lot of time waxing nostalgic. You have even, like, a remotely... Tech store should be close by. Okay, haven't seen it so far. What about the... Oh, the tech store is the printer paper. For some reason I was thinking it was something else. That's really obnoxiously loud. You have even a remotely healthy relationship with your parents. You should make it a point to give them a call. They probably want to hear from you more than they currently are. If you live at home, don't always just shut your door and block them out. They actually do want to interact with you. And I get wanting your own space. What the... Oh, he really did get replaced by a machine. They have a legit robot and everything. Boop.
Hello, I am Jarl. Jarl's cashier. I'll be taking care of your purchase today.
Yeah, I can see why that'd be a little off-putting.
Choose what you want to buy on my interface. Let's begin. Let's begin. Let's begin.
Now I feel like I'm playing Faith, the Unholy Trinity again. Alright. Laptop, phone, TV, tablet, printer. I just need the paper. Alright, pay at the cashier's counter.
$99 to receive your product.
That's definitely a good way to program your robot to speak. There we go.
Complete.
Yeah, it's like, it's not enough that you have a robot in the middle of your tech store. You also decorate your tech store like it's a prison facility, and then you wonder why no one wants to come in here. This place is some kind of like existential nightmare. Like, legit. You would terrify people. Like, you would have the technophile crowd, of which I am part. Flowers. Almost finished. You would get the technophile crowd, but, you know, 50% of that is, oh wow, technology is super cool and I want to see what we can do with it. And the other half is, you know, I want to do unseemly things to your robot. What's with that ambience? Lights behind me are a different color, so I half thought something was already chasing me. Oh, good. I'm walking down a dark alleyway. Nothing happening back there? Alright. Wow, you totally could have had an easy shot on me, and you just completely failed because your timing was so bad. I don't know what even to say about that. I legit gave you the easiest shot in the world on my unguarded back, but you messed it up, dude. It's probably Tim. He's mad because I actually managed to solve his wiring puzzle, so now he's like, well, I'll show him. Guy thinks he's so smart because he can rewire stuff, because apparently he's an electrician. This random red tree. I have walked a very long distance away. If I parked my car back where I started, it's going to be one heck of a run to get back. That's why there's not too many horror stories set in Texas. Neat. Ashton Garcia, reward $1,200. Please find my little boy. Ah, so your kid's only worth $1,200. But milk costs $15. This economy is so terrible, you're essentially paying them just a couple hundred. This place seems off. Yeah, you think? You think that this place might be just a little bit sketch after everything we've been through so far? I mean, it is decently well lit. Closed road. Yeah. That sure stopped me. I wonder where that rose came from. Door's locked. Well, then we got here too late. Should be open. The owner's probably taking a break or something. I'll keep an eye out. And we're gonna steal the dude's bike? Feeling this is the owner's bicycle. She must be in the store. How do you know it's a she? Well, this knock, I guess. We're making just a lot of assumptions here. Hello? Get out of here! I didn't... Hey, what's your problem? Leave my family alone. Do whatever you want, just don't hurt us. I'm not here to hurt anybody. I want to buy some flowers, apparently. Now let's grab this rose, then. Thanks! Should I just leave the money, like, on the planter or something? No. Healthy bit of paranoia, I guess. So I only have one thing left. Fresh meat, which is definitely not going to become a double entendre for what's about to happen to me. Come on. I'll end up soaking up before I get to the town's butcher. Hey. What are you doing out here in the pouring rain at this time? It literally just started raining. It's not that bad. I can take you to where you're headed. And I could just ignore that foreshadowing about trusting strangers. Get in the car, I'll take you wherever. I could do with some company. No thanks. Use arrow keys, enter to confirm. Nah. It's okay, I'll just walk. I'm almost there anyway. No, don't worry, it's not that big a deal. Besides, you don't want to get your clothes wet now, do you? I'm already wet, who cares? I grew up in a place where it actually rained all the time. Alright. You just go along with it anyway? Nah. I'm good. Invisible wall. Game dev, you're being a little less than subtle here. I can just steal our bike. It's not chained down or anything. You told me not to trust a stranger, and now you're giving me no choice but to go with the stranger. That whole fresh meat thing is definitely, you know, a euphemism for me. Fine, fine, fine. If inevitability is all I have available, inevitability is all I have available. Hey, wait a minute. I you're the police officer. You're that goofy guy from before. A lot of casual swearing in this game. Oh, what's up, Ribbon? Hey, how do you know my name? From your ID? Oops. Well, I'm going to jail now. Awkward. Anyways, so where are you heading? The butcher shop. Butcher down by the community park. Splendid. Well, then let's get a move on. I guess we're just going to ignore that awkward exchange, huh? I got picked up by a cop. Better or worse than being picked up by a serial killer. Just around the corner, it'll be a short drive. Works for me. I didn't really think it would be a long one. Hold tab for the back dash cam view. I can just check the camera for him, I guess. This sure is a dreary city. We're getting tailgated. You see that, right? It's your dash cam, you should be seeing it too. Dude is about to legit just rear end us. Here we are. Usually I charge for rides like this, but I'll spare you from payment. Thanks, you're such a saint. Guess I'll see you around. Wow, I didn't die. Have a good one. Getting into the cars with strangers is such a bad idea. If between this and Mega Man Battle Network 2 you haven't learned that lesson, there's just not much I can teach you. Why is the butcher... Oh, because it was the this is the community park. I was like, why does this look so weird? But no, actually that kind of checks out. That is quite the name for your business. I hope it's a family name and not your given one. Like that episode of the Dilbert animated series. I really don't want to be demonetized by Big Brother YouTube, so you guys will have to just work with me here. Hello and welcome to the butchery. Don't be shy, have a look around. We have all kinds of meat. Preferably not human. I'm not a Wendigo. Meet you by the counter. You need some help making up. Meet you by the counter. Sounds good. Steak. I can smell how rotten this is through the glass. That's definitely terrible. This guy's putting out rotten meat you should definitely not patronize. Yeah, Snek, there's regulation. Shut up. The regulation is completely unnecessary. The market is self-correcting. You made up your mind? Anything but the rotten display. Not really. I was hoping to ask you for your recommendation. Oh, personally, my favorite meats are ribeye. What the? Yeah, that's a fair reaction. Power never goes out in this area. Are you on a hospital grid? I'm busy. I don't have time to replace fuses. Hey. Let me guess. You want my help, because apparently I'm an electrician. I'll give you the meat for free if you go back in my storage room and replace the fuses. Didn't seem like you were busy. There's some spare ones scattered around some shelves. That's great, Lucas. Thanks. Yeah, sure, I could do that. Because, like, yeah, apparently I'm just an electrician. Cool, I'll wait here. Here's a flashlight. Gets dark in there. Thanks, buddy. You need 3 fuses. Once that's done, you can just flip the switch by the fuse box. Alright. Thanks for the help. You could go with me. No problem, man. Then again, given the economy here, talking about $15 milk, who knows how much a steak is going to go for. An actual good steak in this world probably costs me like 50 or something. Here we are. The place where I'm going to get jump scared. Boop. There's got to be some guy out there who's making a killing just by making fuse assets for horror games. Because, like, every horror game, it's, oh, you gotta replace the fuses. How many times in the real world do you have to replace fuses? I get flipping the breaker, but full out replacing them? That's rare. I say, though, one time there was a situation I had where the, not the main breaker for my home went out. Check that bottle first. You really? This brings back memory. Yes, now is definitely the time to stop and reminisce. How could I ever forget? Dad. You monster. Wait, did he, like, kill his... Like, did the dad kill the mom? None never did you any harm. Neither did I. Well, you and I know Mom killed herself because of you. Might have to censor that out and post. Ruined everything. Never want to see or hear from you again. I don't want to associate with you one bit. I even lie about my name to move on from you. Snek, who's that even? Rather that than having you to carry the name you gave me. Claire. I didn't even tell my friends. Wait, I was a girl this whole time? You rotten L. 1 T, not 2. Okay, so apparently I was playing a girl this whole time. That's good to know. So, yeah, they're just like asking like some random girl to go into your storehouse and fix your electrical problems. Maybe she is an electrician. Who knows? I guess that really would raise some eyebrows if a girl started introducing herself as the Hipster Snek. It's not like my voice is particularly feminine. I'll be honest, when I first record, like I remember, I've been talking to some people and they're like, oh man, it'd be cool to be a content creator, but I hate the sound of my own voice. And I'm like, guess what? You get over it. It will not bother you forever. Because it bothered me at first. That is true. But the longer it went on, the more I'm just like, ho-hum. It's my voice. That is what it is. It'll get you over it pretty fast. Why'd the ambience just stop? Where's the third fuse? Is this where I came in from? Yeah, I think it is. Ah, here we go. What is with this storeroom? Why would you make a store... Like, I get the meat locker. That has to be cold. Alright, let's go get jump scared. I get... Oh, this place might be smaller than I gave it credit for. Whatever. Boop, 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 boop. Huh? I didn't get jump scared. I legit thought that was going to be the end of the game. Yeah, I guess it is smaller than I thought. The meat locker's one thing, but why all the doors and walls? That would actually limit your storage capacity. Oh, boy. Well, that went poorly. Well, I'll just be letting myself out. Don't mind me. Wait, so a random girl just let herself get picked up by a stranger in the car. And not just that. The police officer accepted a man's ID from a woman. This is making less and less sense. No, yeah, payphones are still a thing. This is back in the 80s or 90s, then. Those went out completely in the mid-aughts. Phone lost connection. Which should absolutely not happening while dialing emergency services. I need to hide. Hide where, Claire? Oh, there was that shed. That's what that shed was all about. Alright, full sprint. Alright, time to get jump scared, I guess. This is why you always carry a gun on you. Armed society is a polite society. Is the killer her dad, maybe? There's lots of different ways you could go with this. He left. Or he's tricking me. I have to get to my car. Your car is several city blocks away, Claire. Can't stay here out in the open. I have to sneak into one of these buildings and exit to the backs without making too much noise. The ambiance is definitely going to do that for us. Ah, that is really, really loud. I don't really know where you want me to go. Ah, that is obnoxious. Invisible walls. That way? So I'm assuming I can't run. Running will definitely make noise. Stick to the shadows, my sons. My daughter, I guess. Ah, that is loud. Volume balancing is good up until now. It's a downside to just have to make my way to the opposite side of the building. I think I've been through this building before. Huh? No choice. Okay, choice? Oh, there is choice. Hey. Huh. That was retro. The kind of slasher ambiance reminded me of, like, the Clock Tower games and the Scissor Man slasher. I don't know, it's kind of weird, because I played more than a small number of games like this, where, like, you kind of have the wacky woohoo thing going on, but then there's also, like, this much more serious story happening at the same time. Child's note. Dad told me to hide here in the storage room. I don't know why he is so panicked. I hope he'll come back soon. It's cold in here. What? Causal analysis. I am writing a note. There's actual words there, and it's not what the actual, like, text down there says. Can't really make full heads or tails of it, but... yeah, that sure was helpful. Great, thanks. Unless there's, you know, a handgun in here, I don't think this room's gonna do me a whole lot of good. Nope, that was a complete waste of my time. Thanks, Claire. Good planning. Well, that's bad. She says it's him. Does that mean she knows who it is? Is it actually her dad? Can't go back now. Why would the basement access be on the second story? What is happening in this world? You don't have a gun or a sword or a small woodland animal. This is definitely a dead end for you. Sorry, Claire. Probably should have gone down those stairs before, so this just is what it is. Not playing through 30 minutes of game again just to make one minor decision at the last minute. Sorry, game devs, I just cannot be bothered. This is my canon event now. Yeah, that went about as well as I thought it could. Oh my god. I recognize these people. Do I? Moved to the city to work at this company. They're the only ones that had night shifts. What? How do you know that? Now they are dead. Yes. With a toy knife left on the crime scene? I need to get out of here. I agree, but how do you plan to do so? Like, why do you know these people? What is this company? What's so special about being here? And why is there an exit in the basement? I really shouldn't be complaining about this, but I am. Like, it doesn't make sense. What? Building, trees, road, lamppost. This is the same area where I entered this town from. That seems like it was way too short of a walk for that. Never noticed the gas station on the map. Must have missed it while walking into town. You walked? My car should not be too far away from the gas station. I should check if anyone's working there in the convenience store. I need someone to call the cops, and I might be able to get some gas for the car. I just have to follow the path up and then walk into the woods. Gas station should be on the other side. Alright. Why can I not walk across? Walking across is what I'm supposed to do. Maybe I have to find the event. Should be a path I can take into the woods at the end of this walkway. I think that might be it. It is not, even though it is very much illuminated like it's supposed to be one. That is really loud. The ambiance in this world is unreal, given we're supposed to be in a big city. Are the trees moving? That could just be the shadow, to be fair. Well, if I get jump scared, I get jump scared. Life has to go on. Like, why would there be a dense, spooky forest? You literally said this is supposed to be a big city. Like, I don't know. There is a little bit of a disconnect happening here, is all I'm saying. Check both ways. Here we are. So either I'm going to be saved by whoever's in here, or whoever's in here is already going to be killed. Let's find out which one it is, guys. Ah. It's just a guy. Oh, thank God. I need your help right now. There's this guy following me, and I've seen dead bodies. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold your horses there, Bucky. What's your name? Interesting. Very, very interesting. You see, on the one hand, accepting her original identity might very well... Not only would it be a matter of her learning to disassociate her identity from her abusive father / turn killer, is my theory I'm working on right now. Lying might well be a denial of self, and also denying that information might also make it harder for them to help me. On the other hand, if this guy's in line with the killer, revealing my name definitely gets me killed. I'm operating here on a blind trust situation. And I find this kind of dilemma compelling, even if this game hasn't necessarily had the correct build-up to deserve it. Like I was saying in the building, there's a lot of weird comedy horror games. That's a difficult balance to strike. Like, I find the whole thing compelling, but, like, maybe we should have toned down the wacky, woohoo, jokey joke subplots at the very start of the game if we were going to come to this point in the first place. The whole thing has been... Claire here has been denying who she is to disassociate herself from her abusive alcoholic father. That's fine. I get to this big city that inexplicably has a very dense forest in the middle of it all. And now, this random stranger, who I have no means of knowing, is asking for who I am. But lying about it might actually hurt me, but then again, so might telling the truth. It's like, it's kind of difficult because the trajectory of the story about who Claire is has been very unclear. Something tells me in this instance it would actually be better to be honest. I don't know what's giving me that impression. Just, especially, I guess what's really leaning me that direction is in the grocery store when I typed Snek, he, like, repeatedly made fun of my name. So, I don't know if there's, like, a list of names that it was looking for, or if that was what he would always say to indicate that, you know, Claire is indeed not being honest about who she is. I'm going on my hunch. This is Claire. Right then. What can I do for you? I need you to call the police right now. I'm being stopped by a killer as we speak. Ha. Nice try there, buddy. I know that y'all people are just trying to scare us outsiders because y'all don't like newcomers in this town. Ah, you listen to Timmy too, huh? This is not a joke. There's literal evidence all over this place. Really? Yes! Well, if you're so confident, then prove it. Take this camera and photograph one single piece of evidence. You want me to go back? Show me the photo when you get back. Okay. I guess at this point, she's just kind of... At this point, Claire is just kind of whipped into just doing what other people tell her to do. Don't think anything in here is going to help me. Could have given me a weapon to defend myself with. Thanks for that. I think I saw a missing poster by the right sidewalk. Why is that the evidence we need? I appear to have lost my ability to run. Why can't I just take the poster with me if that's the case? Hugo Davis. Well, at least I didn't have to go far for it. I think the room full of dead bodies might have been more compelling, but it would be a lot longer of a walk. Whatever, let's do what the game thinks is best. I don't know. That entire decision that I made at the counter may not have impacted anything at all. But it's one of those things where I kind of feel like Claire needs to come to terms with her identity. Why did you turn the lights off? I believe you, I believe you. I've called the police already. Good. Good step in the right direction. I saw him by the window. You need to leave right now. If you need anything, just grab it and get out. A gun? I need to refill my car. Can I get a jerry can or something like that? Yeah, sure. You fill up with the pumps outside. Please be careful. You work at a convenience store and you're not armed. I don't know what to make of that. I mean, the upside is he believes me even without this stupid camera subplot, but... Oh, that one specifically. Okay. It's just even kind of funnier, because earlier I made a joke about the mentality of follow the path behind the gas station to get to my car. I made a joke earlier that not caring about what shampoo they had was like the ultimate evidence I was playing a guy. And then it turns out, no, she just doesn't care on a regardless basis. Alright, I really hope this doesn't turn into a generic chaser. That might kind of take the... You said behind the gas station there's a path, but you're not letting me go there now. I don't understand. Little happy with the invisible walls, is what I'm saying. Unless there's another path you're talking about. Yes, I appear to have completely lost the ability to run. That's frustrating. Maybe give the player a compass? Like, I kind of feel like I'm just out in nothing right now, and I'm not getting much in the way of feedback. I just basically just have to touch these invisible walls so I find a way through. That's kind of frustrating. I don't even have my list anymore. I was wondering if I could still look at it, and you can't. I guess when she failed to get the meat, you know, it all just kind of went... Is that a police car? Well, that is bad. That would be code blue, or officer down, and they would immediately be sending backup, because the situation has turned violent and confrontational. Why is my car parked like this, and why does my car look like this? Like, why? Why? Did you leave it like that, or did the slasher damage it? Like, she doesn't even comment on it, so I don't even know what to make of it. Oh yeah, it's been raining this whole time. That might have been why the police officer was so insistent. You know, random woman walking down the street. If it was a guy, I think maybe he might have just let it go. Why is my car slowing down? Because if you think the killer, you know, who took out a police officer would not sabotage your vehicle that's 20 feet away, yeah. My tires have been slashed. Technically, you can drive on the rim. It goes to my apartment, though, so I should be able to drive the last bit. Then get back in the car, stupid. Like, drive on the rim. If it's life or death, just take the damage. You can fix it later, especially if it's for a short drive. Yeah, it won't get you super far, but it's still better than the alternative of leaving yourself outside of your, like, metal, plastic, and glass tank. Make cereal. Great. I mean, on the upside, 404. Why would I have the numbers inside my apartment? Check for any killers chilling out in my pad. Got some smooth... What is that, jazz? I guess that would be jazz, right? I just leave my balcony completely open and exposed. But if I am indeed apartment 404, there's a high chance I'm on the 4th story. This is kind of a nice little place. Bedrooms sparsely decorated, but you know what? That's fine. Some people like simplicity. Chocolate breakfast. Oh yeah, the milk I bought. that I've literally been carrying this whole time. You did it wrong. You put the cereal in first and then the milk. If you need to put cereal in after the milk, it's because you're pouring yourself a second bowl. Take a shower. We made sure that we locked everything, did we not? Well, we were kind of drenched in the rain. We'd probably be cold, and a hot shower might be just what we need. Now, this is definitely the angle for a jump scare. No? We've had like 3 or 4 golden opportunities for a jump scare, and we just haven't been taking them. Turn on the news. Maybe we should also shut our balcony door, which we don't appear to have, actually. I don't have my flashlight anymore, so I can't actually see if we're high up or not.
Police officer Ruben has been confirmed dead. He was earlier this evening found by the gas station near Community Park with 3 stab wounds in the chest and 2 by the neck. The police have searched the area but have not found any more evidence to who could be the murderer.
So you didn't go into the building full of bodies, huh? I mean, at this point, what else can I do? Nah. Okay, you won't let me ignore it, huh? What is that? Oh, that's just the headboard. Okay. I don't know, this looked a little odd. Someone knocks on my door late at night. No, I'm pretending I didn't hear it and going to bed. You check the peephole. Do I have to open the door? Yes, check the peephole. Well, no one's here. Time to go back to bed. This is another good opportunity for a jump scare, actually. Really, really restrained on it. Oh, there it is. How did you do that? Just like your mother. So yeah, the dad was the slasher. Goodbye, Claire. That... I'm ashamed to call him my father. After everything he did to my mom. And doing it all without a care in the world. He didn't care about anyone. Then he started drinking. He started doing drugs, which made him lose hair. After Mom's death, and after non-stop abuse, I took Dad's car and drove off. After a few years of therapy, I could handle the trauma, and I even forgot about those memories. Dad hated me. He used to explain in great detail how much he hated my guts after Mom's death. That's healthy. After his drug abuse, he looked 40 years older. I barely even recognized him in that toy store. So it was him. Legit. I was right. He moved in the city before me and took out his stress on the locals. And somehow never got caught? Yeah, never got caught. Okay. So how are you narrating right now? Hope that's not copyrighted.
There is no greater love than what I feel for you.
Yep, fresh meat slaughterhouse checked off now.
No greater love, no heart.
Okay, Jordan Lindgren.
There is no greater thrill than what you
On the one hand,
to me.
I kind of got into it.
No
I dug it.
sweeter song
Now,
than what you sing.
Jordan Noel Aggie. Toast. Just toast. Some random dude.
You're the sweetest thing
Jake. Lucas. Ruben. Some random dude. Mom. Okay. Okay, that's cute. So, based on my mother's fear of being stalked while shopping.
in all this world.
Okay, so I see what you were doing. And in retrospect, now that I'm kind of taking it all in, I think what you have here is actually a very interesting game. And the thing that I see is you kind of started with the wacky bits and like silly jokes like the Shama, the Pooh, and stuff like that. I kind of feel like there was a little bit in the way of pacing problems. By that I mean, I think you have a great idea. Because you have the silly bits at the start, things get more and more and more serious. You have the bits where Claire stops to reflect on everything that's happened. And it is all going somewhere. So I like that. I think that's good. But there's certain bits of information that don't get revealed till way too late into the story. Like, how did she know about the company? Who were those people? Were those friends of hers? Were those co-workers? Was that the building of the job she was starting at? Because she mentioned a new job and then refused to elaborate any further. Like, there's so many things that just don't come up in the dialogue until it's relevant, and by then it's so late into the game we don't have time to ruminate. Like, what I would do is, like, when you give the fake name, have the guy, like, make a comment that it's a weird name for a young lady to have. Like, first off, like, establish who Claire is. Because at first I thought the character was supposed to be me. If the character was supposed to be me, then, like, make that clear. If it's not supposed to be me, if I'm playing someone else, I need to know that too. That's important information. So then, as the game progresses, things get darker and darker. And I like that. You had a good progression in that respect. Like, it was actually pretty tense going through the business building to the cube farm. But, like, the storage room in there didn't really make any sense. It actually felt like that was supposed to be found at the butcher shop, because the kid mentions how cold it is in there. So it's like, wouldn't that make more sense in Lucas's butcher shop? Like, because the meat freezer would be cold? And it felt like there were supposed to be some choices made that might have impacted the ending. But it's a lot of build-up. Like, everything was very linear up to that point. So, like, I'm not sure I'm willing to do it again just to see the variant. If there is indeed one, because there may not be. But, all those complaints having been issued, I liked it. This felt like an interesting throwback to, like, slasher films of the 80s. And the kind of, like, they'd start off with the jokes early, and then they'd get into the more tense situation once they've diffused your guard. You get some great atmosphere, and it kind of felt like most of the events are scripted. It didn't feel like there was actually a chase happening, which I'll be honest, I kind of prefer, because honestly, some chasers are super frustrating. There were a couple bits where I wasn't 100% sure where it was you wanted me to go, so I think maybe a compass might have been a good idea. Kind of point the player in the general right direction. The game's ostensibly linear, but it felt at times like maybe it, like, maybe was too open-ended, or like the path around the gas station was not clear. So a little bit of direction on that would have helped for the pacing. But I enjoyed this. This was really interesting, and like, if there is an alternate ending, someone in the comments please tell me, because I'd be curious. Like, if there's a way to save Claire at the last second, that'd be good. So I kind of felt like the discussion at the gas station was significant, because it's like, does Claire accept her identity and therefore remove it from the power her father had over her, or does she continue living the lie and just kind of in denial of her connection to him? I don't know, I think there's a lot of potential there. I want to see an update to this, because I think there's so much more you could do with it. I noticed there were some spelling errors, there were some, like, minor missteps, and I don't know, the cursing was a little gratuitous. I get that you're trying to show that the stakes are high, but sometimes it's not the best way to do it. So this, really good. I'd say 8 out of 10 if I had to put a number to it. I'm going to leave a link down in the description so you guys can try it for yourself, because this one kind of threw me off. I wasn't sure what I was getting into, but I enjoyed it. So, thanks for joining me on this one, guys, and I'll see you next time.